Welcome to another episode of my Motortown playthrough. Today, well, you may have already noticed, things are looking a bit better today. I finally got my PC back up and running. It was in fact the motherboard. I could have possibly fixed this much sooner, but I had other stuff going on, so yeah. I'm relieved to be back here. I'm not entirely sure if the PC will keep working because it gave me some trouble in the past. I hope everything is fixed now for the next few years before I buy another one, but I don't want to think about that anymore. Today we are finally back on my actual main character, on my actual playthrough world, so stuff that I'm doing now is permanent compared to anything that I did on the old PC with an outdated copy of this guy. I never wanted to take the stuff over from the other character, but that also meant that I don't even have a rotator on this one. So we are going to do a bit of catch up here. Starting with getting some items from Santa's cabin over here down to one of my properties. I don't really want to decorate much right now, I just want to keep them for possibly later use. So I got a lot of candles, which you can't really see. I got a Christmas tree, a few of nutcrackers, the lighting things, whatever, a lot of decoration. And we are going to take all of that down to one of my properties, unload it there at the garage that I built a few months ago. Good times coming back to this. But yeah, I'm also recording this very late, as you may see in chat, because, well, I just got things running and I'm way too excited and also kinda afraid that the update will come out any day now, and yeah, that means I'm just going to get this done tonight and then upload the whole thing maybe tomorrow, and that's how it's hopefully going to work out. I'm just way too excited to not do something with this right now. So yeah, a few things I would like to mention as well when it comes to the current state of things and my current plans. I don't know what's going on with the steering. It feels much different than on. Maybe I shouldn't be in comfort. It feels very much different than what I had on the other PC. Kinda weird in a few ways. I still have to find out what's going on with that. But yeah, I have to see about that. I've been trying out a few other vehicles and they drive really weirdly for me right now. Feels like I'm not getting a good gradual input. Maybe I got the steering assist up too much or something, I don't know. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, plans right now. Honestly, I've been playing Motortown quite a bit on the other PC, while not necessarily recording much of anything there. So right now I'm kinda looking forward to maybe taking a bit of time off. I wanted to make this video, I'll also make one about the new update, but maybe once the new update comes out I'll play a bit more on that. Try out the new stuff. I haven't really been able to do that in the testing recently. My old PC basically didn't allow me to get into closed betas anymore, and since that's exactly how the whole testing stuff works, I couldn't really access anything. So yeah, we'll find out how the new stuff plays out together. I have a lot of background info because I still kept an eye on the chats about the stuff, but yeah, anything else. Practical testing hasn't really happened for me for the last update, so I'll be a bit new to that as well. Besides that, however, I think I'm going to take a bit of a breather from the series. We'll have to see how it pans out, but don't expect me to go back to daily or videos every second day. That's likely not how it's going to happen. What I'm looking to do and what I've been looking forward to for the last few weeks, I want to play some Tokyo Extreme Racer, and I'd like to just be recording at least the beginning of the whole series, or the beginning of me playing through the game. It's in early access, it's apparently pretty good already, but we'll have to see about how it actually works out in the end. It's not fully implemented yet, so there's going to be major updates from what I heard. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to just jumping in there and seeing what it's all about. I only played TXR 0 on the PS2. It was amazing, and it's actually kind of surreal knowing that there's another game just like that on the market now after all of those years. Ah, fuck. So that's what I'm planning to do for the next bit. We're gonna have to see about how it's going to work out with this game as well, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Honestly, the start of this year has been pretty brutal for me, and I'm still kinda trying to recover from that. I don't want to go into too much detail, but yeah, after the stuff that happened with my dad last year, basically my adopted mother also almost died, and I mean, my dad, he passed away yesteryear. My mom almost did the same this year, and I'm not really too happy about the situation. She's getting better now, but Jesus Christ, it was way too close to begin with. So that's basically why I didn't really feel like taking care of the PC, or why I haven't been doing much else recently, because it's been a nightmare, straight up. Okay, let's just put it all somewhere around here. I don't care for it to be too organized. I'm just trying to get this off the trailer. These things are really hard to focus on. But I also hope that by now with I should have maybe taken the other trailer. Not take any chances on getting the wrong interaction here. Whatever was I talking about? I don't remember. I'm a bit scatterbrained recently. It's fuck you. The doors aren't even highlighted and they come up. Can I maybe get the stuff from down here? Oh yeah, that's actually easier. I'm an idiot. If you didn't notice already. But yeah, I've already started working on some events again. So I had plans for 3 different events before the PC broke down, and I didn't really want to have them happen while I was on the other one, because well, first I wasn't sure if the game would run at all, and then even when it ran, it was partially so poorly after a while. It just didn't seem fun for me. I spent a lot of time setting up the events, especially when it comes to making the tracks and everything. And I would like to fully enjoy them and not be bound by, not be bogged down by some technical issues. Got me some reindeers. That's sure. That thing is actually pretty nice. I feel like when it comes to some of these items, I either have too many of them or not enough at all. Oh, that was the wrong button. I actually need to install it here. But hey, we are finally making some good use of the garage over here. Just putting this stuff away. So racing events are going to be happening again. I also got one recording from one that happened last weekend. I still need to make the commentary version of that. So let's gonna do this, and with that we should be all out of items. So let's put the walls back up and let's despawn this thing. It's so weird finally being back here. Also, I noticed with my past recordings that actually they had some graphical issues. There was a bit of the occasional graphic glitch. I don't know how to really call it. But yeah, that was quite annoying. So I'm glad that I'm not making more videos on that outdated PC. It had enough trouble running the game at all, so anything in addition to that was maybe just putting too much strain on the machine. But yeah, hopefully that won't be an issue anymore. It might have also been outdated software. But basically with my old PC still running on Windows 8.1. If I tried doing the last few updates for a few programs that I had, it sometimes wouldn't allow me to boot up the software anymore because basically it would be only running on Windows 10 or later, and yeah. I had to keep it outdated in order to use it at all, so that was not a good thing. But yeah, I took over the Jesus, not the Jesus, but the video recordings that I had from the event, so I can still do the commentary on the last one, which will also feature this car and another one that we may have to buy here soon, if I can get around to it this video. The thing is, my shopping list is quite long right now, and I'm not entirely sure if I'll get to every single piece on here. Also, there's a shadow thing going on there. At least it's getting daytime now, so easier to see stuff. Yeah, for the next update, I know there are going to be quite a few new things to talk about and to see, but also just the revamp of the light attachment system. So I may have to go through every single car that I own and yeah, redo some of the light fixtures there so that they're actually completely straight and mirrored to each other. Which will finally be possible, so I'm really happy about that, but it's also going to be quite a bit of work, but I don't mind too much. But yeah, I've also been holding off on putting light attachment on vehicles for partially that reason, but also once again, I wouldn't really be keeping much of that. Maybe on the other character that I play on Hokihoshi's server. But on this one, yeah, this is kind of, it's a bit behind. Also, for some annoying reason, my achievements for the game have been reset on Steam. I think I have Steam Sync on my old PC activated, but not on this one. And for some reason that means that it's still going to take the achievement progress from my old PC and upload it to the cloud, and then once I'm back on this PC, despite it being off, it's going to download it again. Apparently turning it off only means that it's not going to take the current state of things from this PC, but it's still going to apply it from the old one, and it's an annoying system. And while I have most of the achievements, the big ones like 10k items delivered or 5,000 trash collected, those reset. That's gonna be a stinger to get back to, and I mean, I was pretty far away on achieving those anyways, but we're gonna have to see about that. Anyways, I finally have a rotator over here. So let's put it in to the shop and let's see. I should have something uploaded here. Ah yeah. So this is actually from my copy of the character, but it still counts as the same character, so I can do this and actually use it here. I wish I would have maybe also gone for the rest of the upgrades, but I mean, this is better than nothing. I think I'll deal with the light attachments once we get to the next update, because I would really like to redo the stuff that I have on the front of my Golima Semi. I'll have to see what else I can do with hopefully the attachment number being increased. I'm not entirely sure. I know that it's on the Trello, but I don't know if they actually have done anything there yet. Likely an optimization issue. So let's see. This will most likely ruin me financially, but I'm ready to take that. Okay, let's see. Do we really need more torque? I don't necessarily think so. Definitely want a stronger engine, because this thing is already pretty heavy on its own. Stage 1 turbo, didn't actually need to buy that, but I don't really know if there's much difference between these two, but I'll just go with a regular 6-speed truck. And I think on my other Golima I have this final drive ratio as well. So let's take that. Rear LSD, I could maybe go with... No, let's go with 1.5. Again, didn't need to buy that, but I'm a bit trigger happy today. Brake power, yes please. Oh yeah, this is actually 4-axle vehicle, so I need a few more. I might not do much with suspension here, because that's actually going to be bankrupting me. But yeah, we are actually going to need better tires. So just like that. Wheels. I like the regular Golima wheels, but I would like something a bit more shiny for this one. So maybe the Lobo wheels, they look nice. I also like the Roadmaster wheels, but they are heavier, and that's gonna sting when we apply it to 8 wheels in total. So let's go with Lobo. I would like to have the, what it's called, the Lomax wheels. I think they are from the Lomax. I would really like to have them on the semis as well. They would be looking pretty neat. Nothing on the Arrow, but now to the most expensive parts here. 300k a pop. I didn't need to buy 4 of them, but I could see myself maybe buying a second rotator at some point. It's been potentially useful on the other one. But yeah, this is us being done with this vehicle right now. I'll keep this in mind for later. Right now I just want to have it. Oh yeah, I also made some updates to a few other vehicles that I already own, so I might have to quickly pop them into the shop as well. I'll be doing most of this off screen, but just to show you what I mean, let me just get out of here. Handbrake turned on. Golima rotator. I think I'm quicker going to the truck section. There it is. Apparently I already had it spawned here. So let's see, is this for my main character here? Yep. Just a bit more detail for the color scheme. And different wheels, so I think we should be good by just buying everything. Oh, it's actually heavily damaged, so let me quickly fix that and get rid of it. So let's repair, oh no, not repair, let's do something else with it. I don't really have much of an idea what I want to do with it in terms of optics, but let's get all the essentials in. So better radiator. I think I need more torque here. Engine, I'm not entirely sure if I used this one before, but maybe I should just go for the strongest V8. And yeah, I'll be going for a stock turbocharger here. It's not really going for the peak power, but at least it comes in a bit earlier, and I think that's going to be more useful for this kind of vehicle. I should really be using that much more often. And yeah, I would like to have a 5-speed or 5-speed transmission. 4-speed isn't really all that amazing. I'll keep that where it is right now, and 2-way clutch pack, yes please. Brake power, I mean, this thing can only do so much, but we are going to try. Suspension, anti-roll bars, maybe in the front. And what I remember is that in the rear I actually went with much lighter springs over here, because the default is kinda weird on this one. Of course they had to be stronger than for the default truck, because this thing, yeah, it's going to pick up quite a few kilos, potentially tons on here, so the suspension needs to be able to handle it, but it feels kinda weird with how it works out. So yeah, this is not the same as on my other character. Maybe I could import it from the other guy, I don't know. If this doesn't work out, I can still try and figure it out from the other one that I carried over. No real need to make it any lower, I don't think. But wider... something like that. Actually, I only wanted to do the rear because of front. Yeah, the front should likely be a bit further in. And yeah, angle kit for good measure. And with that we are almost broke. It's gonna be okay. I think I went with off-road tires for the other one, just in case. With some vehicles I value the extra off-road grip a bit more than the on-road grip, so this should be alright. Okay, what wheels do I want? Maybe we'll just go with Stinger, because these things are actually quite thick. So they should be increasing grip a little bit. Maybe it's something a bit more classic. That's a bit too fancy. That's a bit too narrow. That's a bit too German. I should have maybe gotten a better idea about this beforehand, because right now I'm really not too sure about anything that I want to do here. These things are heavy as hell, so maybe we'll just go with Stinger. Maybe the other ones. Stinger has 2 models, and I don't think we need the super thick ones, but maybe these should be good here. Yeah, that kind of works out. Aerodynamics, let's go for a different front bumper. I think... I mean, I'm likely going to make this a light colored vehicle, so yeah, this is going to look better once I change the main color. Bonnet isn't really an option, so yeah. Go with the second one over here. And now the important thing, trailer hitch, no, not really, but front winch. Just as an anchor. Rear winch can only get the 10-ton winch. I would like to install the one that I bought by accident for the Golema. That would be nice. I think realistically that might be tearing the truck apart. But yeah, let's buy a few small boxes here to get those installed. And with that we should be good to go. I might just actually paint the main color because this is looking kinda awful in my opinion. Oh yeah, now being back on my main character, I also got the entire color scheme again. So my color palette hasn't been the same on the other one. Seems to be part of the settings, so yeah. Let's take this one, make it a bit less saturated. Maybe go a bit more into the yellow. Something like that. Body 2 can just be this. Yeah, that seems alright. I don't care about the seat, but windows, let's just give it a bit of tint. Cargo bed. Okay, this doesn't affect the entire crane hook assembly. So yeah, something like that looks good. Definitely not the same as I had before, but it's looking quite nice so far, I would say. Yeah, that might require a bit more testing. But enough about this, let's try and recreate the other vehicle that I got especially for the last racing event. Haven't really shown you guys anything about that, but it's something that I was quite excited for quite a while. I wanted to get an off-road version of this very 911 over here. And you know what? Since I got them back, let's use one of the bikes. I'm in the truck menu, of course I'm not going to find a bike here. But yeah, here we got them in all their glory. This is inline 400 horsepower. I don't know what to do with that one. I think I bought that just for symmetry on the train I put them on. I hope this isn't too loud. But yeah, this is my bike again. Fully customized, set up, with decals and everything. I've been missing this thing. was actually a time trial event for the bikes a while ago, and I missed out on that. Noticed too late that I had a stock bike, and yeah, none of the decals, not even with my own setup, so it didn't really work out for me. Oops. Still a handful. Okay, here we are at the harbor, ready to buy another Fortum. And it already comes in white, which is all too fitting. So yeah, I might actually need to make some money at this point. So let's pause the workshop. First up, let's check something. I think I still got this one saved, but it's actually the old number 88, and I think I just want to get rid of this one. But there should be another version here, which we can use. Well, some of these I've also seen on the last racing event, I think. But I think I should have a fresher upload here. Not this one. Ah, there it is. Got the numbers all adjusted. So let's get everything in here. It's not too expensive to begin with. And let's work on a wide body kit real quick. I don't know exactly what I had on the other character, but I'm going to try replicating it here anyways. I should have maybe uploaded that, because I don't think I have any access to that anymore unless I put the old PC back onto back into the place where the current one is. But I might have to... Oh no, I don't really need that. It was the wrong one. Again, I'm a bit scatterbrained recently. It's been stressful. But yeah, these ones are very important. I also like to go into the suspension, add a few wheel spacers. I know I went wider than the wheel arches for this one, but not quite as wide, so I think it might be more like 80 millimeters. I think I can also put the width of the standard tires a bit further out. But I have to see about it. I think I was something like this for the height. And I could go for 10 centimeters, but this just looks a bit like overkill. Maybe go for 7, that looks fitting. And yeah, springs, maybe something like 150 to 80 in the rear. Dampers, let's go with 150 and 200. And 50 to 200 anti-roll bar, that looks alright. And yeah, if I did everything at least semi-competently here, I think this should be good for off-roading, at least somewhat. Really, the tires are making all the difference here, so if I quickly teleport over to a dirt area, I don't want to make this too much longer, but yeah, I just like to catch up a little bit with this stuff. This at least shouldn't be spinning out all the time now, so let's check. Also, I just want to see how the draw distance is on the box here. Not too amazing still. But yeah, this thing is going well right now, overall. At least it doesn't want to spin out at all. It's very stable, and that's the important part. So for the event that I've done recently, I've had a similar car to this. So also just wider our wheels further out, everything a bit further up, and also especially important the off-road tires. Mixed surface race, but very important to not completely lose it on the dirt. And if I quickly drive over to the drilling place and get myself a road going car, you will see that it's not going to do as well as this one. Like, this thing is understeery, stable as all hell, but doesn't really want to turn even. Yeah, this is something where you can really have a consistent race with. Compared to the road version, let's quickly get that out. You are going to see the difference very quickly, I'm sure. So, it's already at the top. Yeah, this area is pretty flat, but just from the lack of grip it's already. I don't think I need to show you much more, but I want to at least get onto the main road here. Shit. Yeah, this thing is definitely not made for this kind of terrain. Brakes, please. Okay, I think that's enough of a demonstration. It's much less stable. Can't even brake on the dirt, and also being chased by the police, so that's not amazing. Anyways, it's getting very late, almost early today, so let's end this right here, and let me just say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. Until then, have a good one, and bye bye.